I want to ask you about a story that your son Oliver told me when he was here, like, around Halloween, because it was a Halloween story, and as I recall, he was... Did you know what I'm talking about?
I saw this.
You saw
I was
it,
in London a couple of weeks ago.
Okay, so he said that he got arrested for shooting a paintball gun with his friends. They were going around shooting paintball guns.
Yeah.
And you, first of all, came and picked him up, and the police were excited that it was you. But then afterwards, he said your punishment is you made him shoot his new car up with the paintball gun.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's you know, listen, never ruin a good story with the truth.
Oh, really?
So I'm not going to say that didn't happen. I don't remember it that way, but yeah, but it happened. I remember it very. I mean, he and his friends were out. I think they were, you know, firing at each other. And they hit a couple of cars in between, and yeah, they got called in, and I had to go pick them up, and it really was that moment of kind of like, I totally got it because I'd done that kind of stuff. You know? And I didn't want to, you know, but you got to, you're the dad. You got to come down on them. You know, you got to be the obstacle.
Yeah, you have to pretend that you're mad, right?
But I don't remember shooting his car out.
Yeah.
I don't remember him having a car at that time, but I guess.
Oh,
he did,
well, maybe you guys shut up in a neighbor's car. Maybe it was the head of MGM.
But like I said, I'm not going to wreck Ollie's story. I kind of liked it.
There's a story that, another story involving you and your son that I want to ask you about because I don't know the details on this story, but you guys saw a UFO. True?
Oh, you're talking about, yeah. Yeah, it is
in
true.
A plane, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Goldie had an experience. She wrote about it in her book. But anyway, so she's not just a firm believer. She had an experience. So one time, Oliver, I was flying. It was in a time where I was kind of like I just a couple of years earlier learned to fly. So I was still at a period in my life where any excuse to fly would do. He wanted to go to Phoenix to see a friend, and I said, sure, I'll fly there.
Oh, really? Okay.
So we flew to.
My dad wouldn't drive me to the mall, by the way. Maybe bowling. That was it.
So we're going into Phoenix, and I think it was Sky Harbor, and there's these bank of lights, 6 lights, in the shape of a triangle, going back, right over the airport. And I'm looking at them as I'm coming in. I'm, you know, on the horn talking to them, and I'm coming in, and I'm not saying anything about it because I'm kind of confused by it, but I can't tell if this is going to be an issue or not with landing. And Oliver said, hey, Pa, what are those lights? And I said, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they are. And so anyway, I called up the tower and I said, what are you guys painting tonight over the airport? And they said, we're not showing anything. What are you seeing? I said, well, there's 6 lights in a row. And they said, do you want to report this? And I said, look, I can't identify it. It's flying, and it's 6 objects. So that's what it is, right? So we landed. I dropped him off, flew home. Years later, I come home, and Goldie's watching this show on UFOs. And the most reported one of all time was this one in Phoenix. And I'm watching. I start to see this show, and I said, wait a minute. That's the night Ollie and I were landing in Phoenix. I remember that. And I said, wait a minute, I've got it in my logbook. So I went to my logbook, and I didn't mention anything about the reporting the UFO, but my flight was logged. So I said, yeah, and on the show they talked about 20,000 people reporting it and only 1 general aviation pilot. And I said, that's me. Right, so the weirdest part of that to me, though, was I'd never thought about it from the time I landed until I saw that TV show. And when I saw Oliver the next day, he hadn't either.
Really?
I thought that was kind of bizarre.
That's when you know you have an interesting life, when you go like, yeah, UFO. If you like that video, then put a ring on it. Click the subscribe button below. Oh.